Hello, this is teacher JB. We are going to study past time expressions with be verb today. Today we are going to study past time expression with be verb. When we talk about things in the past, we often use a past time expression. When we make a sentence in past tense, the past time expression normally comes at the end or at the beginning of the sentence. Julie was in Ohio last night. So we don't say Julie was last night in Ohio. So this is wrong. So the past time expression comes at the end of the sentence. 2 weeks ago, Ray and Jill were sick. So 2 weeks ago is a past time expression. It comes at the beginning of the sentence. And these are some examples of past time expression. Last night, yesterday, 2 days ago, last Saturday, last week, last month, 3 months ago, last February, last summer, last winter, 10 years ago, last Monday morning. But while we often use past time expression in past time tense, past time expressions are not absolutely required. Let us study some examples. The weather was cold last winter. The weather, it was cold last winter. You were shy 10 years ago. Last Monday morning, Harry was late. 3 months ago, I was in a musical. Those horses were in a race last year. Last Sunday, Laura was 22 years old. So these are the past time expressions. Some are at the end of the sentences. Some are at the beginning of the sentences. And the chart shows the past time expression at the end of the sentence. Subject, verb, complement, and time expressions. I was sleepy yesterday. We were in Dover last night. Now this shows the past time expression at the beginning. 4 years ago, Pedro was in Argentina. Last summer, they were firefighters. So these are time expressions at the beginning of the sentence, and these are the time expressions at the end of the sentences. Okay, let us read a story about Paula and Sylvia. Paula and Sylvia were elementary school students in 2000, or you can say in year 2000. They were middle school students in 2006. They were high school students in 2010. They were college students in 2014. They were graduate students in 2016. They were happy in their country. So Paula and Sylvia, they are the subject. And because this is they, the plural, we use were here. They were. And in 2000, or in year 2000, is the past time expression. So we use past time verb were. Let us go to the next paragraph. Last year, they were very busy. In December, they were in California for 2 weeks. In November, they were in Nevada for 10 days. In October, they were in Oregon for 10 days. In July, they were in Washington for a week. This one shows the past time expressions at the beginning of the sentences. And we use past time verb were because they is plural. Let us go to the next paragraph. 3 weeks ago, Paula was sick for the whole week. 2 weeks ago, Sylvia was sick for the entire week. Last week, they heard their parents were sick. They were worried through the whole week. Last month, the whole family was sick. Here again, we see the past time expression at the beginning of the sentences, and then use was for Paula, singular, was for Sylvia, singular, and were for their parents, plural. They, Paula and Sylvia, were worried through the whole week. Now, there are some time expressions, past time expressions, using was and were, or you can make sentences. But since you cannot do it on the screen, so I will do this for you. And you can think about the past time expressions together. In 2000, okay, let us say I was a student. I was a student in 2000. So in 2000 is past time expression, and was is the verb for I. How about in 2005? You want to use we. Okay, we were students. Okay, we were students in 2005. So we is the plural subject, so were in 2005. If you want, you can say in 2000, I was a student. In 2005, we were students. 5 years ago, let us put 5 years ago at the beginning of the sentence. 5 years ago, okay, I was in my country. I was in my country, or you can say I was in my country 5 years ago. You can use any subject and verbs accordingly. Last month, what happened to you? Last month, at the beginning or at the end? Last month, the whole class. Last month, the whole class went to where? To the park. Okay. Last month can come at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. Last week. Okay, let me ask you what you did last week. Okay, I bought a car last week. Wow. What kind of car did you buy? I bought a car last week. Or last week, I bought a car. 3 days ago, what did you do 3 days ago? I met Mr. Kim 3 days ago. Very good. I met Mr. Kim 3 days ago. 3 days ago, I met Mr. Kim. The day before yesterday, which means 2 days ago. What did you do and what happened to you 2 days ago? Okay. I ate pizza. I ate pizza the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. Or you can say 2 days ago. Yesterday. What happened to you yesterday? I went to school. I went to school yesterday. Very good. How about 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago, I, what? I was what? I was asleep. Wow. I was asleep 2 hours ago. I was asleep 2 hours ago. How about an hour ago? Okay. I was tired an hour ago. Okay. These are the past time expressions, and you can use them at the end of the sentence or at the beginning of the sentences. Okay, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another topic as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Okay, bye.